Would you like to see when your favorite Rainier Avenue Radio Show comes on? Check out our show schedule, updated weekly at rainieravenue.radio.world.
We must all remain committed to slow the spread of coronavirus, taking care of ourselves and not putting others in harm's way, especially those already at higher risk of getting seriously ill, including people over 65 or those with underlying medical conditions. If you must be out, avoid crowded areas, stay 6 feet or 2 arm lengths away from others, and wear a face covering. Wash hands frequently with soap and water for 20 seconds, especially after being in public spaces. Avoid touching your face, cough or sneeze in a tissue, then throw it away. Disinfect frequently, touch objects, and if you have symptoms of fever, dry cough, and shortness of breath, call your healthcare provider before going to their office. Slowing coronavirus means taking care of ourselves while also protecting others. Even if you're not at high risk, these steps should be taken to help slow the spread of coronavirus. We are all in this together.
Join Rainier Avenue Radio from 5 to midnight for Sunday evening sound sessions. Jazz from the Cabinets from Big Poppy.
That's right. It's time once again for Jazz from the Cabinets with Big Poppy.
Sergio LaCour's Love Lines.
It's Sergio's Love Lines with Sergio LaCour. Go to the phone line. Tell her who we talking to.
Sage Prince, Just My Opinion.
This is Sage, and that's just about going to do it for the first half of Just My Opinion.
K-Fox Nightbeat with Nasty Ness Rodriguez.
The beat of the Fox. K-Fox Nightbeat, Nasty Ness.
You know what? You're going to listen from 5 to midnight. Just turn it on and don't stop. DJ Alibaba. The Underground Surround Sound Star Time with Paul Pearson.
Thanks for tuning in. My name is Paul Pearson.
Sunday evening sound sessions on Rainier Avenue Radio. Trust me, you'll be listening the entire time from 5 to midnight. Sunday evening, your sound session on Rainier Avenue Radio.
Oh, my man. Everybody goes through a storm sometimes.
God is, and Rainier Avenue Radio.world have a new address. We're now located at 4916 Rainier Avenue South in Columbia City, 98118. God is still loving on your community, being a blessing and meeting the needs of the people. Don't miss any of our amazing shows. Your favorite community radio station. Tune in and come on down and get some free food and let us continue to love on you. Don't forget to tune in. See you soon for free food and free entertainment with God Is and Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Now, goes deep wide open.
New Radio.world.
Ay Pilipino, ang dugo'y maharlika, likas sa aking puso.
Magandang araw po sa inyo lahat, saan man kayo naroon, wherever you are in the world. Ito po ang Fil-Am Radio Show, broadcasting live every Tuesday afternoon from 1 to 2:30 p.m. Shuttle time. That's every Wednesdays from 4 to 5:30 a.m. Philippine time and 6 to 7:30 a.m. Australia time through the magic of StreamYard and the facilities of Rainier Avenue Radio.world in Seattle, Washington, USA. Ito po si Mel Salvador at ang aking pong mga kasama.
Ako po si Kuya Bert Kawili.
Hi everyone, Vicky Navarro here reporting live from Federal, Washington.
Hey everybody, this is NorbCam. Glad to be here with y'all.
Yeah, our producer is Daniel Velas of Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Our program is internet-based, so you can watch live right now saan man kayo naroon. Just log on to www.rainieravenueradio.org or in YouTube. Hanapin po lamang ang Fil-Am Radio Show episode 309 na po tayo ngayon. Our show is video recorded by our producer, Daniel Velez, so you can watch later at your own convenience through the Facebook page of Rainier Avenue Radio.org, YouTube, through my Facebook page, Miles Salvador, Kuya Bert Kawilis, Vicky Navarro, and Bert Angels Washington. Just look for Fil-Am Radio Show episode 309. We broadcast in Taglish, Tagalog English, so our speaking audience can understand the show. So for now, just relax and enjoy your show. Salamat po. Our program always starts with a prayer and ends with a prayer. So let's all bow our heads and join Kuya Bert in his opening prayer.
Heavenly Father, as we prepare for today's broadcast, we pray that you bless our friends, supporters, and those we care deeply for, especially those who will be watching our program wherever they are around the world. Where there is joy, give them continued joy. Where there is pain, give them your peace and mercy. Where there is self-doubt, release a renewed confidence. Where there is a need, fulfill their needs. Above all, we thank you for giving us friends and family to share the blessings you have bestowed on us each and every day here on earth. May love, humility, forgiveness, and peace dwell and reign in our hearts from this day forward. In Jesus' holy name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Hi everyone. Good afternoon, Kuya Bert, Norb, Vicky, and Danielle. Wow, it's a
Kompleto tayo ngayon. We are complete.
Yes,
Yeah.
nice to see everyone today.
And guess what? Today, we have a very special guest, former singer, actress, and radio host, all the way from Tarlac City, Philippines. So let's all welcome Tessie Lagman. Yay!
Yay!
Hi, Tessie.
Tessie.
Hi there. Good evening.
Hey.
Good afternoon, Shuttle.
Good afternoon,
Good morning,
yeah.
yeah. Good morning,
It's good
Tessie.
morning.
Sorry to wake you
Yeah.
up this early. It's 4 o'clock in the Philippines.
It's early morning here in the Philippines, right?
Yeah.
Talagang
I'm
mahirap
happy.
gumising ng maaga. It's so difficult.
Yes.
Especially at sa edad kong ito na medyo
Bata pa compared sa amin dito.
You know what, Vicky, Norb, and Kuya Bert, Tessie Lagman was a famous singer when she was 21 years old, and she's so
Yes.
beautiful.
Yes,
And
yes.
she became
Voice is
beauty queen and
amazing.
everything.
She still is a good singer.
Yes.
Yeah,
well,
she
thank you
is.
very much.
Mahirap
Kahit na medyo,
malaos. Hindi na lalaos yan.
Yeah.
yeah. Pero kung minsan talaga pag it comes with the age na nag-iiba na rin ang boses. Pero I'm just still trying.
That's true.
You're still as beautiful as ever.
Yes.
Tessie.
Well,
Yes.
we'll hear the first song, Miles.
Yeah, okay. Let's listen to opening song, Be My Love Forever by Tessie Lagman.
My
Be My Life Forever by Tessie Lagman. Before we continue, I just want to acknowledge people who are watching right now. Avery Mendoza.
That's
Said
super.
hi again, Miles, Kuya Bert, Vicky and Norb. Happy Tuesday and a warm welcome to your special guest today, Tessie Lagman. Yan
Talaga
po. Thank
naman.
you.
Galing. I love that song.
That's that's
You could
original
see,
song by
you could
Tessie
see that,
Lagman.
walang pagkakupas. Talaga
Yay!
naman. It's still very
Salamat
good.
po.
Yeah. Actually, I have heard that name when I was younger. You know, very popular name.
Yes.
Yeah. Tessie
Please
Lagman.
don't say the year.
Kasi Tess, matanda na tayo. Ako, kayong mga bata pa kayo. Anyway, Norbert is my son, by the way. My only son.
Nice to meet you, Ate Tessie.
Hello, how are you, Robert?
He get a YouTube channel, Seahawks. So you can subscribe and tell everyone to subscribe. Yeah, and he's a good singer and composer and dancer too. Yay.
Maybe he could also be one of my guests in my program, a weekly program, right?
Okay.
Oh, you have a weekly program too.
I'll be expecting that, a video from you. So you could
Yeah,
guest in my
all you have to do, Norb, is record a short OPM song, but I don't know if he knows an OPM song, and then send it to Tessie in Messenger.
Oh, okay.
That can be arranged.
Yeah.
I'll be glad to have that.
Sa totoo lang, Miles and Vicky and Tess, Norbert's birthday is September 19, which actually falls on a Tuesday.
Yay!
I really had him as our
That's
guest.
true.
I really wanted him to be our guest, but then I found out from Tony Ogilvy, because he invited him to join the Motown in Brown concert on September 17. But, Tony Ogilvy said, Norbert will not be in town or something. So I said, so I don't know about that.
But I'll be back. I'll be gone for the weekend. That's correct. I will be out of town the weekend, but I'll be back in time for the show on the 19th.
Yay!
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yay.
Yeah.
I don't know if we already have a guest for 19, but that was what I was planning to do, to have him as our guest. So anyway, we'll see. We'll talk about it.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
for now, let's just concentrate on Tessie.
yes.
Okay, we'll talk about that some more.
All right.
Vicky, I was very impressed with her bio. And in fact, thank you, Vicky, for emailing me the bio. Actually, I told Miles you could send it to me through Messenger, which she did. So, but anyway, dalawa ngayon yung bio ni Tessie.
That's good.
I have two of them. Yeah. But anyway, go ahead, Vicky. We'll start the ball rolling. We got
Yes.
first half.
Auntie Tessie, it's an honor to have you here on our show today on Fil-Am Radio, especially as talented as you are. Especially even as we were reading through your bio, we all go through challenges in our life, but as we stand here today, we're just honored and grateful to see where we're at. So we just want to know, because of your new fans today, especially me too, as your new fan, tell us about your early childhood, because as I've seen here, at the early age, as 5 years old, you're already singing in contests. Now, does music run in your family, or the family recognize your talent?
Well, I could say that music really runs in the family, because my father, my tatay, he's really fond of music. He sings a little, and my nanay naman, she plays the bandurria. I don't know if you know that bandurria. Miles, alam mo yung bandurria, di ba? yung ginagamit ng mga rondalya.
Ah,
She knows
yeah.
that one. And one of my dreams was to have my siblings be with me in music. And right now, I had successfully done that. Kasi in my program here in Tarlac City, I have so many brothers and sisters joining me. Miles knows that, no? My kuya, my sisters, my brothers. Actually, one is in New York. They send me videos and they join me in my program. That's why I could say that it really runs in the family because aside from me and my brothers and sisters, even my nephews, nieces, mga apos, they also sing. That's why.
So Tessie, is there a Celso Lagman in your family before? Parang may
Did
narinig akong...
did I answer your question, Vicky?
Yes, yes po. Yes po.
So I was gonna ask Tessie if there is or there
Senon.
is
Senon
Celso
Lagman.
Lagman. That sounds I don't know.
Senon Lagman.
Oh, Senon Lagman.
Yeah, Senon.
Yes, Senon Lagman. That's the.
Yeah.
Any
Senon
relationship?
Lagman is, he's my a little bit distant cousin.
Okay. Yeah, he was
But
very
we both,
popular too. I remember the name.
yeah, when he
Senon
was
Lagman.
still alive,
Yeah.
magkaribal, they were rival. He was rival with Diomedes Maturan. If you know Diomedes
Ah, you're
Maturan,
talking. Yes. Yeah.
he's known as the Pericomo of the Philippines.
Yep.
They were rivals then when they were in the younger age. Senon Lagman and the Diomedes Maturan.
Yeah.
Hey Norb, are you familiar with Jumides Maturan? He was known as the very Como of the Philippines. And
Yeah, that's what I heard. I was not familiar with the singer though, but
yeah.
I know who Perry Como is.
Actually, if you
If you
play
heard-
Perry Como and Jumides, you wouldn't know the difference. He was really so good.
Oh wow, okay.
But then Filipinos are very well, how do I say, imitators. In fact, one of them said, don't imitate me, make it your own. So that's why we have the Pericom of the Philippines. We have the splatters, that's the Filipino version of the platters, and so many of the Filipino talent. You see. Anyway,
Yes.
Vicky,
Yes. So, as I still continue on your bio, it looks like even from high school, you got an opportunity to be as a career as a radio announcer. Now, is that something that someone found you, or is it because of connections that you were able to get a career as a radio announcer on the local AM radio station, DZXT, now as an FM radio station? So tell me
Yes,
about
Vicky.
that. Yeah.
When I graduated from high school, in my high school days, I used to sing during programs, and maybe some of my kababaryo, townmates here in Tarlac, noticed me, and the management of DZXT then, an AM station, contacted me and asked me if I wanted to join the broadcast industry. Well, I was at a very young age of 14 years old then.
Oh, wow.
So, I graduated high school 14 years old. So, I was a little bit reluctant. But when I joined them, my broadcast career began by emceeing an amateur singing contest in that radio station. So then I think that paved my way to become interested in broadcasting.
Yes, and then it looks like you also work with ABS-CBN, which is one of the popular stations whether it's music, whether it's soap operas, because that is one of the stations where I watch my shows.
Yeah.
Now, it seems like you've been also through the years of being also in a radio station. You also is also doing a radio station for yourself. Also, is that right?
When I in college, that was when I joined after I graduated from college. That was when I joined ABS-CBN because before that I joined Tawag ng Tanghalan, which is a very popular
Yes, I remember that.
contest. No, I became a champion for about 4 or 5 weeks, I guess. And then the management were eyeing for a new talent because they were about to launch a new local OPM, OPM radio station, which will cater to local talents only. And that's what gave me the way to join ABS-CBN. They called me, and maybe they appreciated the way I was interviewed during the audition. That's why that was the time I joined ABS-CBN.
Okay, Auntie Tessie, let's pause for a minute about your career. Let's talk about the composing of your music. What age did you start, writing music, and started to, create your own self-image of music?
Oh, actually, I'm not. I didn't compose music. I mean the tune. I'm a lyricist, and some of the songs that I composed through lyrics are songs that were recorded by our recording company, which is the Grand Records. Yeah. I was one of the recording artists of our company, and then some of our singers also I wrote lyrics for them for the songs. I have so many composers who joined us in our company, and they submitted some musical only tune of the songs, and then I wrote the lyrics.
I see.
I see. Let me interrupt Vicky here. Before we get to our first break, maybe we should listen to our second song.
Yeah, okay.
And then we could go to our...
Yeah, it's only a short one. Okay, let's listen to You I'll Give My Love by Tessie Lagman.
To you I'll give my love. You're so
Yan po ang To You, I'll Give My Heart. Before we go back to Tessie, let's go to our first station break. So don't go away. We'll be back.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not stopping a Mercer Island ball, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio .world.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects. For more information, visit kingcounty.gov.
Greetings. This is your host, DJ Neftali, Rainier Avenue Radio .world. The best DJ in the Seattle area. You can catch me every Monday at 8 p.m. on YouTube. Like I said, this is DJ Neftali, the best reggae in Seattle, Washington, the best radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio .world. Right?
Do you want to reach out to the Vietnamese community in Seattle? Just advertise in Người Việt Tây Bắc, that is Northwest Vietnamese News, the longest running Vietnamese language newspaper in our region. Go to nvnorthwest.com.
Women are not an homogenous group. We face discrimination indifferently depending on factors such as ethnicity, age, socioeconomic status, and more.
Rainier Avenue Radio is proud to amplify women's voices. They are the experts of their own lives, initiating conversations within their community about challenges they face, the solutions they're working on, and the opportunities they see.
Please join us this Sunday from 2 to 5 for Women's Voices on Air. We know our challenges. We are the experts of our lives.
We are master multitaskers, prioritizing our family, friends, and our faith above our own needs.
Our needs and voices are too often overlooked.
Please join us this Sunday from 2 to 5 p.m. for Women's Voices on Air.
We tell our stories in our own way.
Summer's here, but back to school time is just around the corner. Now is a great time to get ahead of the lines and get your kids their latest COVID booster, plus all vaccines required for school. Free vaccination clinics in King County offer COVID-19 vaccines, boosters, and all vaccines required for school. Get more information at kingcounty.gov/find-a-clinic.
You are listening to Rainier Avenue Radio, your community radio station.
Kami po ay magbabalik sa inyo lahat. Ito po ang Fil-Am Radio Show in Seattle, Washington, USA. Ito po si Mal Salvador at ang aking kasama.
Ako po si Kuya Bert Kawili.
Vicky Navarro here.
And this is NorbCam Kawili.
With our special guest.
Tessie Lagman.
Tessie Lagman.
So, Tessie, as we start our second half, we normally have a few announcements and reports. So, bago tayo magpatuloy sa inyo, because I'm looking forward to the next video that Miles said she was gonna show. So, before that, we'll start with our own reports. So, I guess, Norb, you're the first one to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is an exciting time in Seattle sports. Okay, go ahead.
It is an exciting time. Very exciting time. So let's see. Which exciting team do we start with? The Seahawks or the Mariners? Well, let's start with the Mariners since they've been playing already. So the Seattle Mariners, we've been talking about them all year. You know, the baseball season it's a long season. They start from April and the season ends in September. Well, about beginning of July, it seemed like the Seattle Mariners weren't going to be going very far and were struggling. And second to last place in the division. Well, since then, they have been on a tear, almost historic tear since early July to now, almost September. And they've risen from second to last place to number one in the American League West, all by themselves, leapfrogging the Anaheim Angels, the Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers to get to number one, and they have won an impressive 20 games in the month of August. If they win one more tonight or tomorrow, they will set the Mariner record for most wins in a single month. So it's an exciting time right now as a Mariner fan. With playoffs right around the corner after the month of September. But it's going to be tough because they play a lot of these teams that they're just ahead of in the next, they actually wrap up the season, and there's the standings right there. As you see Seattle sitting there, all of them have themselves 75 and 56 right ahead against above Texas and Houston. The challenge will be staying ahead of them this whole rest of the way. And to wrap up the season in the end of September, they will play the Houston Astros 3 times and the Texans 4 times, and those will be very critical games. But it's just exciting to be talking about the potential Mariners playoff scenario this late in the season. It's just exciting time. So good luck for the Mariners. They will play the last place Oakland A's tonight. They beat them 7-0 last night. They're going to try to keep that winning streak going. Oakland, arguably one of the worst teams in the Major League in the MLB. So hopefully Seattle will continue to pounce on these guys and continue their winning ways. So let's pivot to the Seattle Seahawks, my team right here that I love to do videos about. The last preseason game ended on this past weekend. They played the Green Bay Packers in Lambeau Field. The last preseason game, it didn't really mean anything. Yeah, they lost 19-15, but more importantly, it was a chance for these players who are trying to get on the team to make the 53-man roster to try to leave an impression so they can make the actual final team. Well, today is in the NFL world, it's a very heartbreaking and heartwarming day because this is a day that all the teams across the NFL have to cut their rosters from 90 players all the way down to 53. They have to break the hearts of 37 players of every team and tell them, we're sorry, but we're going to have to let you go. So, Mr. Irving Mendoza actually asked in the chat if I could list some of those players who have been cut. So I'm going to quickly run through them real fast so that some of these names, you might have heard their names mentioned in preseason. They have been waived. So these are some of the names who have been waived. Wide receivers, Malik Flowers, Justin Marshall, Esop Winston Jr., Matt Landers, and Tyan Lindsay. The tight ends, San Canella, Griffin Hebert and Tyler Mabry, who's been with the team since 2020. He's been let go as well. On the offensive line, Kendall Randolph, Greg Eland, Jalen McKenzie, and Liam Ryan. And then one of the running backs, Wayne Taulapapa, who was a University of Washington player, he was waived as well. On the defensive side of the ball, the defensive tackle, Matt Gotel, defensive end, Jordan Ferguson, offensive linebacker, Levi Bell, Patrick O'Connell, another UW product, Ben Burkervin, who came back from a devastating injury to make it back to the team to try to make it. Unfortunately, he was released as well. Cornerback Arquan Bush, cornerback Chris Steele, cornerback Benji Franklin, and safeties Ty Okada and safety Joey Blunt was also waived. Now, just to clarify the distinction, when a player is waived, that means they've told them you're not making the 53-man roster. However, if they don't get picked up by another team, which means clearing waivers, then the Seahawks could bring them back on their practice squad, which I'm sure they're hoping to do with some of these other players who have been, at this point, released. The Seahawks also have the opportunity to pick up other players who are released from other teams and bring them in if they might find a player who might help them in a position that they're short of. So it's an exciting time right now. Lots of players being shifted around as the teams all get ready for that first NFL game, which will be happening next week. In the Seahawks case, we will be opening at home in Lumen Field. My dad will be there as well for that opening big, exciting game between rival Los Angeles Rams on September 10th, Sunday. So that's what this is all gearing up for. I do want to mention one player who made the team is a wide receiver by the name of Jake Bobo. And we had a lot of fun because this guy has been a standout as a new rookie receiver for the Seahawks. But his last name, if I'm not mistaken, Dad, doesn't Bobo mean stupid in Tagalog?
Yeah.
But he's a fan favorite. He's a fan favorite. People love this guy, and he's got great skills, and he made a great touchdown catch against the Packers this past Saturday. So good on him. He made the team. So we get to hear more about Bobo throughout the course of the year. And I could see lots of funny phrases made off of that. Bobo, Bobas, Bobos, Bobas, or just there's a lot of play on words they can do with him. But anyway, so it's going to be fun to see how the team finally shapes out when they make their final cuts, which should be announced by tomorrow what the final roster looks like. And yes, we will be there to live stream the video of inside the opening game at Lumen Field on that September 10th. Before that, 2 days before, on the Friday before the 10th, I will be releasing my highly anticipated NorbCam 2023 Seahawks prediction music video, which is my prediction of the entire season set to music as parodies of 17 different songs with lyrics that are changed to fit into the Seahawks season. Something I do every year before each season start, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but I have a lot of fun doing it. I've been doing it for 9 years now. This will be number 10. So I'm very excited about, or this will be number 9 actually. So I'm very excited about releasing that video. That'll be next week. So I got a lot of work to do between now and Friday, but looking forward to a lot of fans will send in their own video clips. So I'll put fans in the video as well. So it's a chance for us to have all of these fans, Seahawks fans' faces shown throughout the video and musical entertainment at the same time. So that's it. So go Seahawks, go Mariners. Let's keep it rolling.
Thank you, Norb. Like my friend Luca Rigor said, Bobo nga siya, but he is very talented.
Yeah, don't let the name fool you.
Okay, let me see. My time is short. I just want to say that we had a very good weekend. You know, first of all, the Filipino American community of South Puget Sound, there was the luau, and we were there. The food was great, you know, and I'd like to remind everybody that every Thursday there is this lunch at the Filipino American community in Algona.
Yay,
and they also give out food bank, and not as much as what Vicky will report on. And then on Sunday, we have the Bataan Corregidor Survivors Association luncheon. They gave away some of the, I'd say, presents to the scholars of, you know, first, second generation graduates. So the lechon was good. It was good to see everybody there in person, because you know how it is.
Yeah.
When after this pandemic, there has no contact with a lot of people, but we had a good time. Okay, that's about short.
Thank you. Kuya Bert, Vicky and Norb and Tessie, I just want to acknowledge, I think this is Tessie's sister. I'm not sure. May Ocampo. Good afternoon, everyone. May Lagman Ocampo from Long Island, New York. Hi, May. How are you? Yeah, that's her sister. Yeah.
She's my sister.
And finally,
she also sings in my program.
Let's go with Vicky, and then we could concentrate on Tess. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Vicky. Yeah.
All right. Well, an honor to be here today. A lot of things are happening in the community. So let's go ahead and get started. So this Friday, I'll be at the Seattle Housing Authority providing resources for families. You don't want to miss out. And then if you can keep going on, brother. And then on Sunday, this is my event that I'll be hosting. We'll be also at the Auburn Library from 11:30 to 2:30 p.m. If you can go on the next picture, brother. We do services, Apple enrollment, health enrollment, Orca Lift enrollment. If you receive TANF or SSI, then you get also a free fare for a year, which is the subsidized pass for the Orca card. Or, brother, if you can go on the next picture, we do have our free bike helmets to the community, from child sizes to adults. I'll have 75 helmets to give away to the community. LibReport, that will be free. We also will have our free cell phone free cell phones and potential to upgrade. If you're also receive any assistance from the government, there's a free cell phone and then a potential for upgrades if you're interested. So yeah, free helmets to the community. We will have 75. We just don't want you to miss out. And then on Monday, Labor Day, I know we have this exciting event that I will be joining. It is called with the Eagles Nester Annual Community Giveaway. This will be at the Angle Lake. You don't want to miss out. They will have food. They will have school supplies, libre po to, and they will have free household goods and clothing. So come on down on Monday, Labor Day, Monday. You don't want to miss out. It's from, I think, 12 to 4. If you find out more information, my Facebook, and for the more work that I do in the community, come and reach out to me, Vicky Navarro's Facebook page. If we can continue, we have some, our last Saturday in Kent, our outreach team. One more picture, the food distribution that we did. We served about, I believe it was over 500 that day last Saturday in Kent. But also, I'll be also at the farmers market this Saturday at Auburn. So you don't want to miss out. So I just want to thank you so much for this time, TB outreach. And we do Hopelink outreach for transportation needs. And we're just honored to do the work that I do in the community, serving and making sure that everyone is healthy and taken care of with resources provided from all partners and the community itself and I. So thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you so
Vicky.
much.
And I almost forgot,
After
Norb.
Bert, I got an important announcement.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Rainier Avenue is have a back to school vendor fair this Saturday from 3 to 7 p.m. right at our home in Columbia City Theater. And also, we have our high school football schedule has been released starting next weekend, the 8th. So it's next weekend, the 8th is the high school football, and the back to school vendor fair this Saturday from 3 to 7 p.m. right at the home in Columbia City Theater. Yeah.
And I forgot to mention, Miles, that this holiday, we will be joining my daughter in Spokane for the Kawili reunion, Evans reunion.
Wow, yay.
Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
and also Kuya Bert, Vicky, and Norb, Avery Mendoza get announcement to all our viewers who are watching that this Sunday, September 3rd, from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., will be the third annual Pagkakaisa event at Dr. Jose Rizal Park. So go one or go with your family and friends to this annual event. See you there. Yeah,
Okay.
from Irving Mendoza. Yeah.
Thank you, Irving.
So one thing I was going to mention real quick, because since you brought up the family reunion this weekend, so one thing that you're talking about, Vicky, all the back to school and events, which is great. So Vanessa, unfortunately, so she went back to school last week, and unfortunately there was a bit of a COVID situation with some of the kids, and Vanessa ended up contracting COVID and testing positive on Sunday. The unfortunate thing there is that she has to isolate for the rest of this week, meaning she can't go to school or volleyball practices, which unfortunately the end result, she's fine actually. She's just had a little bit of a stuffy nose, nothing too heavy at this point. So hoping she'll get better soon. But unfortunately, because she's going to be missing this whole week of school and practice, she's going to be ineligible to play for the first probably 3 matches, because they have to have a minimum of 10 practices before they can play, which is already starting next week. So this whole COVID thing has kind of messed up our start of the year, but hopefully it'll shake off pretty soon and she'll be clear soon. But it's just one of those things. Got to keep safe. I almost forgot about COVID, right? And then all of a sudden when it hits you at home, it's like, oh, it's still around. So, but we're rolling with it and try to stay clear, and hopefully she'll be back again soon. So
get well soon. All right.
Thank you.
So
All right.
Okay.
I think Miles has got some surprises for us regarding
Yeah, I get a nice video. I got it from Diane Demes actually. Okay, let's watch what's been Tessie had been up to since she was young girl. Okay, Danielle, let's play the video. Thank you.
It seemed that I lost my life, 'cause losing you means death to me.
isa sa mga naging prominenteng announcer sa radyo, ay si Tessie Lagman. Siya ay nagsimula bilang isang teacher, recording artist, artista, at nagtagal sa pagiging radio announcer. Ang kanyang pagiging multi-talented, ang naging puhunan ni Tessie, upang makapasok sa industriya ng entertainment, na nagdala sa kanya sa rurok ng kasikatan sa kanyang piniling sining. Alamin natin ang naging buhay ni Tessie sa video na ito. Bago tayo magpatuloy, kung ikaw ay bago sa channel na ito, at gusto mo ang mga kwento ng buhay ng mga Pilipinong sikat, ay huwag kalimutan mag-subscribe. Pindutin mo na rin ang bell para updated ka sa mga susunod pang videos. Salamat!
Come back to me, my love, please come back to me. Oh, I'm so sorry for everything that I have done. If I hurt you a lot, I need you when the sun shines so brightly in the sky. I need you here beside me every day, all the time. To you I'll give my heart, 'cause you said you need me.
Si Tessie Lagman, ay ipinanganak at lumaki sa probinsya ng Tarlac. Sa kanyang kabataan, siya ay madalas tumutulong sa kanyang magulang sa pwesto ng mga ito sa palengke. Ang pangarap ng batang si Tessie noon, ay ang maging isang flight stewardess. Subalit nang siya ay makatapos ng high school, ay wala siyang nahanap na backer, upang makatulong na makamit ang kanyang ambisyon. Dahil dito, ay sinunod ng dalaga ang payo ng kanyang mga magulang, na kumuha ng kursong education, nang siya ay magkolehiyo sa Osias College sa Tarlac. Sa edad na 20, ay nakatapos ng college si Tessie, at isang panibagong disappointment ang kanyang naranasan, nang siya ay hindi makakuha ng trabaho dahil sa kawalan ng civil service eligibility. Ang mga pagkabigong kanyang naranasan, ay hindi humadlang sa dalaga, sapagkat ng panahong iyon, ay nagtungo siya ng Maynila upang doon hanapin ang kanyang kapalaran. Si Tessie ay lumahok sa tawag ng tanghalan, at siya ay naging champion ng programa sa loob ng ilang linggo. Matapos nito ay nagbalik ang dalaga sa Tarlac, at nakakuha ng trabaho bilang English teacher sa Tarlac Elementary School. Siya ay nagsimula ng trabaho sa eskwelahan, subalit halos 2 buwan pa lamang siyang nagtuturo, ay sinabihan siya ng kanyang ama, ng tungkol sa announcement sa radyo. Ayon dito, ay sinabi ng radio announcer na si Johnny De Leon, na siya ay ipinatatawag ng ABS-CBN para sa trabahong nag-iintay sa kanya doon. Nang panahong ito ay bago lang nagsisimula ang The Wow Radio ng nasabing istasyon noon 1969. Ang istasyon ay nakafocus sa pagpapatugtog ng mga lokal na kanta ng mga Filipino singers, na lubos na nakatulong sa mga local recording artist noon. Dito ay napabilang ang dalaga, sa 6 na kandidato para sa announcing job, at makalipas ang ilang buwan, ay nagbukas ang Grandeur Records, at si Tessie ay maswerteng naging isa sa mga naunang batch ng recording stars nito. Siya ay nakapag-release ng sariling album na kinabibilangan ng mga original songs, na may halong ilan mga adaptation. Isa sa naging pinakapopular na kanta ni Tessie, ay ang Come Back My Love, at ang kanyang adaptation ng Once There Was a Love ni Jose Feliciano. Kalaunan, si Tessie ay nakapasok sa pag-aartista nang siya ay makasama sa pelikulang Your Love noon 1970. Ito ay pinagbidahan nila Eddie Peregrina at Perla Adea, kasama ang ilan pang mga 70s actors tulad nila Ike Lozada, Herman Moreno at Lynn Salazar. Ilan pa sa kanyang naging paglabas sa mga pelikula ay sa Nora in Wonderland, at Operatang Putol-Putol noon 1970. Love Story, Fiesta Extravaganza noon 1971. At Agent Playboy, alias Jeff Rocks noon 1978. Subalit ang paggawa ng pelikula ay hindi ang kanyang naging focus, sapagkat mas nag-e-enjoy siya sa trabaho sa radyo, at sa pag-awit. Sa pagiging recording artist din, nang makilala niya ang kabiyak ng kanyang puso na si Nonoy Balboa. Sila ay bumuo ng sariling pamilya, habang ipinagpapatuloy ni Tessie ang kanyang career bilang radio announcer. Ang mag-asawa ay nagkaroon ng 3 mga anak na naging matagumpay din sa kanilang mga piniling landas sa buhay. May pagkakataon na pansamantalang huminto sa radyo si Tessie, nang pakiramdam niya ay medyo naging mabigat ang mga pagbabago sa environment ng industriya sa radyo ng panahong iyon. Subalit ayon sa kanya, siya ay nagbalik, sapagkat hinahanap ng kanyang puso at katawan ang pagiging announcer sa radyo. Ito ang career na kanyang ipinagpatuloy hanggang sa pagtanda, na maging sa kasalukuyan ay kanya pa rin ginagawa. Minsan din siyang lumabas sa independent film na Butanding, at dito ay gumanap si Tessie bilang kontrabida. Noon una ay kinakabahan ang batikang radio personality, subalit dahil sa pang-iengganyo ng mga katrabaho, ay nagampanan niya ng mahusay ang role na ibinigay sa kanya. Sa labas ng industriya ng entertainment, si Tessie ay may close attachment kay Mama Mary, at siya ay may matibay na paniniwala sa Panginoon. Proud siya sa kanyang mga nakamit na tagumpay, at ayon sa kanya ay wala na siya mahihiling pa sa kanyang buhay. Siya ay masaya rin sa pag-aalaga ng mga apo at kanyang pamilya, at paminsan-minsang pagkanta sa choir ng kanyang church. Si Tessie ay isang tunay na inspirasyon para sa marami, lalo na sa mga taong nangangarap na magkaroon ng career sa radyo.
Once there was a love deeper than any ocean. Once there was a love filled with such devotion. I'll pray you and I will be one to share these dreams of love even once, and the bells will be ringing for us. There'll be a song to sing while we pass. I'll keep these roses, these lovely roses. I'll keep our true my heart to forget me when you are far away. My love, dear, will guide you. I love you, I need you. Oh, where are you?
Maraming salamat sa panonood. Kung nagustuhan nyo ang kwento ng buhay ni Tessie Lagman, at may komento o gusto kayo idagdag, ikomento lang po sa ibaba ng video. Huwag din po kalimutan mag-subscribe sa aking YouTube channel.
Alright.
Yan po ang bayan.
Wow.
Beautiful. I love it. I love it.
That's a great story.
That makes
Thank you.
Vicky, that makes our job easier.
I know. Yes, it does. Yes. So, Tessie, can I just, Auntie Tessie, I just want to pause because it looked like, because it wasn't on your bio, that you also were educated as a school teacher. Can you explain that a little bit more? That's, when you're, the transition, like you had to stop for a minute and then you had to move in a Manila or something for that?
Before Tessie answered that question, okay. Vicky, let's go to our second station break. Okay. Don't go away. We'll be back.
Rainier Avenue Radio.
Hey, this is Paul Pearson. I've hosted the R&B show Star Time since the very beginning of Rainier Avenue Radio, and after years of featuring tracks from the 50s through the 80s, Star Time now plays R&B and hip-hop from the 1990s as well. A whole half-century of soul, funk, hip-hop, and more on Star Time, Wednesdays at 2 p.m. on Rainier Avenue Radio.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects. For more information, visit kingcounty.gov.
What's going on, world? It's your boy OG Mambo.
And your guy D Money. Join us along with Pint Size Patron and ID Yourself
Here on Fresh Juice at Rainier Avenue Radio.
every Wednesday hump day from 9 to 11 Pacific.
Get exclusive interviews from your favorite artists, all the hottest music, and updates on what we got going on in the world.
That's every Wednesday, 9 to 11 p.m. on Seattle's Rainier Avenue Radio.
Welcome to the Fitness Corner. I'm your host, Mark Bryant, and you're going to get a whole total body workout on my show, starting off with a warm-up, aerobics, strength training, cool down, and stretching every Friday from 11:30 to 12 right here on Rainier Avenue Radio.
Do you have an idea for a community project in your neighborhood? You could be eligible for up to $50,000 in funding through the City of Seattle's Neighborhood Matching Fund. Grants are awarded to grassroots projects that build stronger communities, with an emphasis on projects led by impacting Black, Indigenous, and people of color BIPOC communities. To learn more about the Neighborhood Matching Fund or to see if your project meets the criteria, visit seattle.gov/neighborhoods/NMF.
You are listening to Rainier Avenue Radio .world. Don't forget to log on www.rainieravenue.radio.world.
Now before magbabalik sa inyo lahat, ito po ang Fil-Am Radio Show in Seattle, Washington, USA. Ito po si Mel Salvador. At
Po si Kuya Bert Kawili.
Vicky Navarro here.
NorbCam Kawili.
With our special guest,
Tessie Lagman.
Tessie Lagman. Yay,
Well,
back to you.
before we let Tessie answer Vicky's thing, let's do our birthday greetings first.
Yeah.
And Tessie could also do
Okay.
the same thing afterwards. So go ahead,
Yeah.
Miles.
I just want to say happy birthday to the following people. First of all, Violet Navarro, Vicky's mom from Seattle, Washington, USA. Happy birthday, Violet. August 30. Winifredo Ganata of OK, Queensland, Australia, August 31. Ang Chan from Brisbane, Queensland, Australia, September 1st. Jaime de Lubia from Gapan, Nueva Ecija, Philippines, August 31. Marifie Truscott from Gold Coast, Queensland, Australia, September 3. Gloria Kaandoy from Toowoomba, Queensland, Australia, September 4. Happy birthday po sa inyong lahat.
Ako
Kuya
naman,
Bert?
I just want to greet si JR, the son of Jerry and Chit Aray Kawili.
Mhm.
At kay Brother Medel Kalaya. Basta, medyo ano yan, tapos na yung birthday nung 8/24, pero gusto ko rin batiin siya. Okay, that's about it for now on my birthday greetings. Vicky, you got
All
to
right.
Of course, nanay mo.
Yes. But before I get to my mom, I want to say happy birthday to Sax, Chatana, Angelica Abidia, beautiful Sharon Olimpo, brother Jaime Moreno, Ate Malu Hadre, all the way in California, Kathy R, sis Jennifer Nina, alam mo yun, I love you, girl. Derek Junior's brother, happy birthday, Gerald Moses. And then happiest birthday to my beautiful, loving mother.
Yay!
And,
Viral. Happy birthday.
and I would do anything for you. And as we were there in Vegas to celebrate her birthday, and just had a great time. You want to just cherish the moments that we have each day. We are blessed with each day, and after all these years, through my life, she has taken care of us. And I just wanted to say how much we love you, appreciate you, and things that you have done in the community. As I follow your legacy, being involved in the community, and here I am today doing the same
thing. So thank you so much, Mom, for your love, for everything that you have done for us. So thank you. Happy birthday.
Birthday. Norb.
Just a real quick one. To a couple of friends of mine, Jeremy Irie, a really great volleyball player and coach, Dave Eck, Seahawks fan, along with Gary Lewis, who I went to high school with. Happy birthday to you. And Colin Byrne, who was one of the actors in our movie Frayed that we made 17 years ago now. And also an advance birthday. This is because next week I may not be able to make the show. So him and his twin brother, this is Anthony D. AD and his brother Quentin, their birthday is on the 7th. So happy advanced birthday to those guys, who I know they come on here to watch the show sometimes, but they're definitely big followers of my channel. So I appreciate that. So happy advanced birthday to you guys. Thank you.
Now, Tessie, it's your turn.
It is
Okay.
birthday.
Yeah. Before I answer the question of Vicky about my being a teacher, I'd like to greet, of course, my sister, May Ocampo, who's
Happy
watching
birthday,
the show.
May. Happy
No,
birthday,
it's not her birthday, but she's watching. I would
shout
like
out.
to greet
Shout
out. Her granddaughter, Audrian Agpalasin, because she was voted Miss Twin Pakal there in New York City. And I think I think this Twin Pakal is a civic organization there in New
I
York,
see.
and
Okay.
and I think they're raising funds for some community service also. And I'd like to greet Audrian because she's also fond of singing, and maybe she also wants to land in showbiz. That's why. Okay, so I'd like to answer the question of Vicky about
can we
teacher.
play? Sorry, Tessie. With that, this song is lovingly dedicated to all birthday celebrants. Happy birthday, traditional. Thank you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. That song,
Alright.
Happy Birthday to You, is lovingly dedicated to all birthday celebrants. Now, back to you, Vicky and Tessie and Kuya Bert and Norb.
Well, since we're greeting birthday celebrants for the month of September, I'd like to also greet my apo, my granddaughter, Edris Nicole, the third daughter. I mean, third kid of my eldest daughter. She'll be celebrating her birthday on September 20. So since, of course, September is coming, and we're greeting birthday celebrants, so happy birthday, Edris Nicole, my apo. Okay, so talking about that being a teacher, actually, I did not really experience teaching per se, because when I graduated from Tarlac colleges here in Tarlac, I wasn't even able to go up the stage to get my diploma because that was the time that ABS-CBN contacted me. Maybe the researcher who wrote my biodata or biography thought I was teaching, but it was only practice teaching, which is part of my curriculum in the elementary education. So before I landed in the real teaching career, I was lured to join broadcasting in
Yes, yeah. As you were telling us, at a very young age, you were already spotted to do some, do some work already, doing radio shows. Now, it also said here, before, because time is just going. Can you tell me about your experience also going abroad? I mean, that opportunity to go to RMN in Queens, New York.
Oh yes,
So
yes.
tell us
So,
about your experience about that. How did you end up being in New York?
when my mom, my nanay and tatay, they came back here in the Philippines. They invited me to join them going back to the States. So I accompanied them. And since I had a 6 month a visitor's visa, uh, one of my colleagues, a good friend reporter, told me that there was a what do you call this radio station. They're in Queens, so I visited it, and
Get the
by the
opportunity.
way, I had the opportunity to meet Mike Enriquez there,
Oh
who
wow. Okay.
was the consultant of that radio station, and
Okay.
I'd like to give my deep condolences to
Yes.
the
Yes.
family of Mike Enriquez because he
Yes.
just
Yeah, I
died,
think
I
he passed
think.
away yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So when I was there in that RMN station, I had the opportunity to sit down and be a DJ for about 2 months or 3 months because I
That's
could not
awesome.
really stay that long because I was
Yes.
only a
Yes.
visitor.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so I had to
Yes.
go back. I had
What
to
an
go home and
awesome. Yes,
but it
what an awesome opportunity. Now,
yeah.
because time is, going so fast, can you tell me now, where people can find your music? What are you
Oh,
up to now? Radio station, as far as, can you tell me what day and time that people can find you? Do you have a Facebook where they can contact you? Because you have new fans today, would love to hear,
Yeah.
what you're doing. So thank you so
yes.
much.
Okay, so I have my weekly radio program here in our local radio TV station, DZTC, and it's RTV uh, on channel 26. And
Okay.
I air my program every Saturday, 6 to 8 in the evening, Philippine time. And that's where I met Miles and became a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, we used to sing only OPM songs, only locally composed songs,
Mm.
because the title of my program is Sama-sama sa mga awiting sariling atin.
Mm.
So
Mm.
Ah,
sariling atin is it's only
Okay.
caters to
mhm.
locally composed songs and sung by our own local singers here in the Philippines. But I would like to invite Norbert here if he can give me the chance to have you as my guest in my program.
Mhm.
Please send me a video, and I would be very honored to have you as my guest in our program. Right, Miles?
Yay! Yay! I'll be
And you
looking forward to that. Yes.
Yes. So am I. So
You're
yeah, so am
muted.
I.
You're muted, Norb.
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
was always a big fan of like Gary Valenciano. So I learned a few of his
Oh,
Tagalog songs. So would that
Oh.
song, something like that, count as a OPM
Yeah.
song?
Yeah. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Okay,
yes,
okay, all right,
definitely.
okay.
Yay!
Uh-huh.
We can work something
Uh,
out.
I'll be looking forward to that,
oh,
Norbert.
wow.
Mhm.
And I
Sounds
guess
Okay.
good.
Bert also could sing, right? Bert?
Oh yes, he sing and dance.
You
Yeah, he
won't be
does. Yay!
Sa pitong
uh,
gatang.
if the son can
You
sing, the
you
father must
the
have
mother
a
is
good
good.
voice too.
Well,
Thank
my
you.
dad does a
you
good
know
Elvis impersonation.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah.
nice. Uh-huh.
The trouble
Kuya
is
Bert
So,
Elvis
got a
doesn't
video
sing
of
Tagalog.
uh, Kuya Bert got a video singing dancing of Sir Fred Panopio.
Oh
Who
yeah. when we were in Boracay.
You know, when we were in shuttle
Oh, during
using.
our Lions.
Yeah. I still have that video.
I know.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, I think we should hear another song.
Yeah, okay. Let's listen to Tessie Lagman's Bulong Bulungan. Yay.
Whisper.
Huwag kang manali sa bulong-bulungan na ikaw irog ay pinagtaksan pagkat maraming naiinggit lamang sa ating labis na pagmamahalan kung nanais mong mapatunayan ng pag-ibig ko'y laging dalisay dibdib ko irog buksan mo ng tuluyan at nang iyong malasin ang pagsintang tunay hindi mo lamang batid ang tunay kong damdamin irog ikaw lamang ang ibigin kahit libong dusay hahamakin kung ikaw ang magdudulot ay ligaya sa akin hindi mo lamang batid ang tunay kong damdamin irog ikaw lamang ang ibigin kahit libong dusay hahamakin kung ikaw ang magtutulong ay ligaya sa
Wow.
Yay! Yan po ang
May
bulong-bulungan
tatanong
by...
nga. I have a question for Tessie.
Yeah.
Yung mga video mo, did you re-record all of those things?
I asked her
Yeah,
because
that's interesting.
all her songs in YouTube, she got so many songs in YouTube, but it's all still pictures. And I remember Danielle saying that we, the host and the viewers, are like staring at the blank wall. That's why I always ask my guests to do a recording, and as much as possible with a music video. And I remember one time, Elena Wilson said, because I asked her to record, and 4 times, you have to repeat that. So 4 times, and she said, Ate Miles, I thought I only be interviewed. I didn't know it's the time. Shut up. Just do what I told you.
Wow, that was
Thank you,
good. I
Tessie.
tell
Thank
you.
you, Tessie, for doing that. Because apparently her YouTube channel was playing up or something, and her email address is not working. So thank you,
Yeah.
Tessie. Thank you.
Well,
You're
you did a
welcome.
good job. Actually, Miles did a good job too. Kasi talaga naman
Ay,
yan,
basta si Miles kasi hindi ko
hindi.
mapapahindian yan eh.
Talaga. You cannot say no.
Kung hindi na siya manonood ng programa ko.
Well, I'm
I
glad
am
that
looking forward every Saturday. It's only
Yeah.
it's 8 o'clock here in Australia, 6 p.m. in Manila. I'm already tuned in at 6 o'clock Philippine time. I've been waiting. And apparently, the previous program was hacked by somebody, so they have to change the station. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
see. Well, Miles, it's almost our time to temporarily say bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm going to say bye-bye but don't go away. Ang bilis pa ng takbo ng ating orasan. Kaya ako po magpapaalam na sa inyo lahat. Don't go away. Ito po si Mel Salvador. Maraming salamat po sa inyong patuloy na panonood at pagtangkilik sa aming programang Fil-Am Radio Show in Seattle, Washington, USA. And again, Tessie, thank you so much for gracing our program. And Kuya Bert, Vicky, Norb, and Danielle, thank you so much. Don't go away. Yeah.
It was a great pleasure for me for being guest in your program, and I'd like to say I'm really happy to meet Bert and Norbert, and of course Vicky. I hope this will not be the last that we see each other. And maybe when I visit the U.S. and join my siblings there, because I got 4 siblings there in the U.S. Two are in Long Island, May, and my brother Chris, who also sings in my program, and 2 of my brothers are in Georgia. The eldest and one of I got 2 brothers there. So maybe when I go back to the States, hopefully I get the chance to go back there. Maybe I'll be meeting you in person.
No question
Hopefully.
about it. Yes, you'll always be welcome, Tess.
Thank you. And maybe when you come back to the Philippines, you could visit us here and be a live guest in my program too, right?
That's true.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Maybe sometime
Okay,
next
so-
year we'll
Oh, I'll be looking forward to that, and
Then,
hopefully.
yeah, and Kuya Bert, you can say in Tarlac they have this Captain Haven's Resort owned by Malu Aram,
Yeah.
the sister of Tessie.
My
And it's a
co-host in the
very,
program too.
very nice resort. Yeah, you can stay there. Yeah.
You know what,
Okay.
Vicky? We were talking about her being a teacher. She did teach us a teacher in one of the programs that she starred with. I saw that finally, and I said, "Whoa!" Yeah, it was in the Operation Putul.
Operetang Putol
Operetang
Putol.
Putul. Us the
Yeah,
teacher.
Oh,
She did do a little
she
stint as
portrayed
a
a teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Johnny
true.
De Leon, and he was very popular. Johnny.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
thank you once
Yes.
again for having me as your guest. And Miles, I'll be seeing you once again sa program
Yeah.
natin.
Yeah.
Oo. And Bert, you can also view us because our program is on YouTube, and you can search DZPC Radyo Filipino
Oh,
on
right.
Saturday, so that I could greet all of you there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. We'll see. We'll try. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 6
Okay.
to 8 p.m. is what time is that here? That's gonna be what?
Early.
I'm not
Maybe
sure.
midnight.
What I know is the New York time is just 24 hours. If it's 10 o'clock evening here, it's 10 o'clock morning in New York. That's the only time I know. I don't know with the other states. I'm not quite familiar.
Okay. Anyway, we'll check it out.
Okay.
With the closing song, Kuya Bert, can I ask you, should we play the one I submitted to Danielle, or we can ask Tessie to sing live?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which one? Are
Is
you
he ready
prepared,
to sing
Tessie?
live? Because we only have about 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Okay, we'll just play. Sorry, Tessie, we'll just play the closing song.
Minsan lang.
Minsan lang. It's only 3 minutes. Yeah.
Siya'y magmusok sa
Yan po ang listen lamang. Violet Navarro said, wow, I haven't heard that song for a long time. Nice. And Avery Mendoza said to Tessie Lagman, it was nice to see you all. It was nice to see and meet you here in the program today. God bless and take care. And to Miles, Kuya Bert, Vicky, and Norb, see you all next week with another guest. And our special guest is Direct Leo from Quezon City, Philippines. Vicky and Norb, you can say quickly your goodbye. Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for gracing our period, and see you next Tuesday. Don't forget, I'll be in the New Holly in Seattle this Friday, and don't forget for Seattle, in Seattle, the back to school from 3 to 7 at the Columbia City Theater with Rainier Avenue Radio. And then on Sunday, don't forget, I'll be at the Auburn Library. And then on Monday at Ingle Lake for the back to school and household good clothes and giveaway. So see you there.
Okay, Norb.
All right. Well, thanks again for watching, everybody. It was fun to be back on the show talking Seahawks and Mariners. It's going to be a fun next few weeks. So go Hawks, go Mariners, and we'll see you guys on the next show. And definitely check out NorbCam on YouTube for all the Seahawks entertainment.
Yeah. Now, I just want to invite everyone to join Kuya Bert in his closing prayer. So let's all bow our heads.
Ama namin, purihin ang iyong pangalan. Nagpupuri po kami at nagpapasalamat sa mga dakilang biyaya, buhay, lakas at subaybay na ipinagkaloob mo sa amin mula sa oras na ito hanggang sa wakas ng aming buhay. Amen.
Amen. Stay tuned next on Rainier Avenue Radio.world. It's real estate and money with Tina Lombard Harris and Violetta Strash, and every Wednesdays at 9 to 11 p.m. Fresh Juice with the Money, hosted by the Money, Fine-Size Patron, OG Mambo, and Adi yourself. So that's Fresh Juice tomorrow from 9 to 11 p.m. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you again, Tessie.
Nice to meet you, Tessie.
Thank you. Take care.
Love you all.